Hello, beautiful creatures, and welcome back to my channel. I've been gone for like almost a year, so let's talk about it. So I actually have to be somewhere in like an hour and a half. So I decided while we talk, before we do this, I have to be somewhere in like an hour and a half. So I decided we're gonna do my makeup while we do this debrief of the last year. So first of all, I think the last time I posted was like March, February-ish of last year. And so I was like about to do Taming of the Shrew at Pepperdine, which is, I'm still here, so that's good. Taming was actually pretty good. We did, I think, 4 shows one weekend, and it turned out really well. I was not expecting like as big of a turnout as we got audience-wise, but like I think the audience, especially for a Shakespeare show, was pretty receptive to like what was happening, you know? So after Taming ended, what happened? After Taming ended, well, that was really like the end of the school year. I didn't really do much after that. I just kind of like, went on summer break. And honestly, I didn't do too much for summer break. I worked here at Pepperdine because I was taking a couple classes here. So I took History 204, I took Humanities 212. I worked like every single day for like, between 4 and 6 hours a day. Also over the summer, which I just completely forgot about, I think like every 2 weeks I was going to vocal lessons because I had to get ready for the musical at Pepperdine. And the musical we did in the fall, which I'll talk about later, of course. The musical was Ragtime, and I don't know, I think that's one of the biggest shows that I've ever been a part of. So I was like, you know what? Let me get some time during the summer to just, you know, feel out what's gonna happen with this show and see if I can prepare myself, my voice, my body, all that kind of stuff. Also, I don't know why I'm forgetting this. Before I went back to school for the fall, I also went to Texas and I spent a week with some family down there, which I really missed because I hadn't seen them in like 4 or 5 years. So yeah, I really loved going down there and spending some time with them because I definitely missed it. So I came back from Texas and I spent like 2 weeks in RA training because, well, I'm an RA now. And that was actually really fun. We did a lot of things in those 2 weeks. We did a lot of like lecture-y type stuff. We went on a retreat, which was great. I think though, which I might be a little biased, but I think the highlight of that time was that I met my boyfriend. So that's fun. Yes, so that's a new like addition to my life that came from RA training, which I will forever be grateful for. So then the school year started and most of my time was taken up by Ragtime. Ragtime was a beautiful experience. I'm not gonna lie. Like I don't know if I've ever been so challenged with a musical as I was this year. I also don't know if I've ever put as much like time into a musical as I did this year. Musicals usually are like basically like all I do. When I was in high school, that's all I did. I did volleyball season, and then I didn't do anything because I was in a musical, and then I would maybe do track and field, depending on the year. But yeah, musicals were always like, that was it. But now in college, I have musical season, I have school and everything like that, and it was just, there was a lot going on. And so yeah, I was going through a lot this year, just especially through musical season. But it was a lot of fun. It was really cool working with people that, like, musical theater is really like what they've been groomed for, and you can tell with certain people, you can tell like you have been groomed to be a musical theater person, and it's amazing. But you know, I think this is the first time I've worked in an environment like that where it was like obvious that everybody in the environment was like completely deserving of being there, and they had worked like tirelessly to get there, you know? Ragtime ended about 2.5 weeks before the end of the school year, actually, which is insane because we started on like the 3rd day of school and we ended with 2.5 weeks left of the school year, which are basically just final prep weeks. So it was a lot. Like, those last 3 weeks, I was studying like crazy. I was kind of breathing again because I didn't have anything taking up my days. And yeah, it was a little crazy. I just realized I never told you what classes I was taking last semester. So last semester I took French level 1. I took a class called Play Pro, which is basically building the sets for the plays that we do and musicals that we do. I also took a class which was Soc 200, which actually I really loved. I really like learning about sociology. What else did I take? I took Theater Research. Very interesting class. We read a lot of plays, and I kind of fell in love with plays rather than musicals, which have been all I've really known through my theater experience. And I know I'm missing something. I also took Audi Prac again because I have to take that every single semester. And I think that was it. I also worked twice a week, 3 hours a day. So like 6 hours a week, I guess. So after all my finals, I went home for break, which was awesome. We have like a month off for break, which, hey, I'm not gonna complain about because like, thank you for the break from school, but also like this particular break seems like it was a long month. There was so little to do when I went home. It was some craziness. I almost forgot. So at the end of the semester, I also had another round of auditions because they never stop. And I got into 2 more productions that I am gonna embark on in 2020. The first time I'm gonna be doing is in late April. And it's called The Cherry Orchard. It's a Chekhov play. Chekhov is a Russian writer who is amazing, and he's one of the classical greats. And I got a pretty good role in that. Not the role I auditioned for, but it's still a very good role, and I'm very excited to do it. And then over the summer, I'm going to be going to the Edinburgh Fringe Festival with a couple Pepperdine students and participating in that production, which is an original piece that is kind of being written for us, which is an amazing experience that I'm super excited to share with you guys, hopefully. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm also doing this showcase thing for August Wilson in February, which is amazing because Pepperdance have never really done anything like this, and I'm really excited that I can be a part of the first time. But it's actually going to be a lot of fun. I think that August Wilson is often an author that you don't get to see a lot in certain communities, and Pepperdance is definitely one of these communities. But the fact that we're able to put this on with the actors that we have in the program now is amazing. So that's all I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching me talk about my semester. And I know I say this every single time I go on a break, but I will try and make more videos and post more videos because I like making videos and I have a better camera now, so why not? Anyway, until next time, remember, follow your heart and chase those dreams. Bye!